Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. I call upon our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give us clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. My first card today, you have the gift of divine intelligence. And then I was thinking, and how do we get this intelligence? Obviously by studying something and understanding the workings thereof and then mastering that. And this was the card underneath. So basically, as divine beings, we just explore our beloved Creator's knowledge, and that gives us this gift because it's all aligned. It's like steps. So, our beloved Creator is just reminding you that this is who you are. We can see that when we look into nature, that intelligence designed it and created it. And if our beloved Creator is all that is, then it is Him. So we get our intelligence from our Creator. You have to just plant that seed. Because a lot of people want to tell you, you're not smart, you think you know it all, you this and that. But our Creator is telling you today that you have the gift of divine intelligence. It is so. He's saying, listen to me. In essence, he's actually saying that if I can see this and experience this, then you can too. You don't have to judge yourself as unworthy, as maybe not good enough, or as having committed too many crimes. Then my next card is I'm grateful now that I'm growing stronger every day. Now the more divine intelligence we acquire, the stronger we have to become because now we face different challenges and we can't respond in the way we once did. And we apply that divine intelligence for the best course of action to take. But this is what it takes. If you go to a gym and you start lifting weights and then it requires what it requires for you to build that muscle capacity. Our beloved Creator, which gratitude affirmation do you have for us today? Ah, well, if He's telling me that maybe you're not feeling so happy or as happy as you could be, and that you should just use your voice and affirm this. I'm grateful now that I am happy. Or whatever you want to substitute that for. Because a lot of people want to rob you of your happiness. When you say, I'm interested in this or that and I want to study this or that, they will tell you why you shouldn't. However, because you have the gift of divine intelligence, you know that they can't do it, so they're only speaking from their level of conscious awareness. But if our Creator said that you can, then this is so. It's not that easy when 12 billion people have an opinion, and that is where you apply your divine intelligence. Who do you give attention to, and at which level? So you must be quite high ranking spiritually uh, in terms of having overcome various spirits, that you have to decide at such a global level who you will listen to and who you will ignore. So perhaps you are a person of influence. Our beloved Creator, what do you say? Yes, they hate when you're happy, and then they supposedly better than you, and then you're still smiling every day. But that is because we put our full trust in our beloved Creator. When He makes the waters choppy, we believe He'll get us through it. When their boat rocks a little, they cause a whole lot of drama for other people. It's immaturity, the spirit of immaturity. So you have divine intelligence because you have mastered the spirit of immaturity. You have learned to block out all the naysayers who tell you can't do it because they're speaking from their level of self mastery. It's important. Doesn't matter who it is, if you feel what you want is right for you, you have to proceed because we can only desire that which we already are. No better than you know what makes you happy. Okay, yeah, this is a superpower. You have mastered the spirit of humility and the spirit of self acceptance. That means you treat everyone with respect. You don't just assume you're better, entitled, elitist. You come forth with love and respect. And that's humility, and that is something that opens all doors. Because you don't go in there prejudging books by its cover and by its background and whatever. There's a saying, it's not where you come from. And we have seen that many people with humility and self respect leave a great legacy. Because our purpose is to use our divine intelligence, which we acquired over time due to research, study, and all of that. And then you don't go walk around like you will know it all, because one thing about studying, it teaches you to listen and to learn. And that requires humility. And that is a gift. You have to have divine intelligence to be humble and to accept yourself fully. Because, firstly, our Creator doesn't make mistakes, and He loves you exactly as you are. So, this is true. You shouldn't tell someone, don't forget to study. You tell someone, remember to study. Because there's a great power in how we express. So if you want to remember anything, use that positive affirmation, because the language is a tool and you can apply your divine intelligence to manifest for you. Our beloved Creator, this is what divine intelligence gives you. Because when you take a stand for what you believe in, it's not because it's trending or because you heard it from this one or that one. It is because you know who you are and you know whose you are. That's why another person's opinion cannot uh, easily influence yours. You'll keep an open mind. You'll consider certain people's viewpoints, but that doesn't mean you'll back off on your own. I'm watching this YouTube channel called John Millionaire, where he helps people in South America or somewhere by that border. And no matter what state these people are in, they can be desperate, but they won't grab. They have a dignity to them. Now we know in any culture you get the vagabonds, and you also get the really good people. Doesn't matter what they need, but they won't bow down to scum. So we must always remember to treat people with dignity and respect. And when you can do that, you can see that you have the gift of divine intelligence. Because money does not maketh a man. And our Creator is telling us something, He's giving us a directive. Now, I know the planets are lined up now, soon, now, today, tomorrow. And when that happens, then a cosmic event happens. So, I'm curious. There's our beloved Creator. Satisfy our curiosity. What is that about? He's saying we must be kinder. We must be more generous with others because these people, they don't have, but they will even help someone else. And then they get this reward or whatever. But they're sincere. That's because they have these good values instilled by them by their parents and their grandparents. And no matter what hardship they face, this is their spirit. So they have the spirit of generosity, and that is also indicative of divine intelligence, the ability to empathize with another. So this is how I see them. And this is how the Holy Spirit fire ones are, the rare black pearls. They own themselves and their actions and their consequences. And I don't hear that victim mentality. I just hear we pray to our beloved Creator. So obviously I love that. Okay, let's see. What from this? I love the stick. Something magical about the stick. Your standards are too low. I'm thinking of that card. Others' opinions of you are irrelevant. Now, this is what can happen. They tell you, no, you can't do that. Then you never aspire for more. You will have that group think mentality. But follow your divine intelligence. It doesn't mean that you're rejecting them, it only means that you're following your own path. Because we do outgrow each other if we don't grow together. So, to have high standards is this. This is what you call a high standard. A high standard don't mean you eat with your dinner etiquette or you wear the right clothes. No. So, if you may be a little selfish or a little greedy, our beloved Creator is encouraging you to be kind and generous with those less fortunate, just because you can. And practice makes perfect. I told you, I just get messages from the divine. I feel so special. It's all about happiness, being happy and making others happy. That's what we're here for. We're here to be happy. We're here to satisfy our soul and we're here to live abundantly. And when we help another, it brings us joy. And the one being helped is feeling joyful because they feel heard by our Creator. But we are the body of our Creator. When He says help that person, we go help, then it's, you see, we coexist with our beloved. So are you, Bon, and we all are. We're not just this ordinary people, we are divine beings. We're made in the image and the likeness of the Supreme. That's the truth of who you are. And he is possessive over you, fussy, nitpicking. Every day say, I love you. Tell them I'm for them. Tell them I love them. Tell them they have divine intelligence. Tell them humility is a superpower. He's just like, now I have to just be obedient. Challenges, wanting to do everything on your own. You almost like you want our Creator to be proud of you because you have matured, you've become independent. But always remember that He walked with you to this point. So He wants to be included in every step. It is just what it is, and it makes sense. So those with faith delight in our beloved Creator because He always shows up. Because how we perceive Him is how He can be for us. Hopes and conscious mind in prayer, discussing this, that, and the other, talking about our happiness, what will make us happy. So, from this YouTube clip, I observed that the people were not so much happy for the money as much as they were happy about what they can do with it and who it will benefit. So, that seems to now line up with this. Because you're caring, you're nurturing, you're giving, you will do anything to ensure that everybody feels loved and well taken care of, and directing them in the best possible way to grow and to become the best versions of themselves and make them realize that we don't walk alone. We really do have this lovely Creator here now, present, not over there tomorrow. Our beloved Creator, what was the recent past? Ah, some heartbreak, disappointment, etc. First thing I'm thinking is, yes, I was thinking about unconditional love yesterday, maybe. But then we also get divine discernment. There's a lot of people that will take advantage of us and break our heart and come with a sob story and this and that. And this is how we apply our divine intelligence. We have to test the spirits. So we do love unconditionally and we are generous, but we have the discernment to know who to be generous towards. That's what it's for. But you had to learn the hard way. It broke your heart to see you thought you're doing good, and then the good came back to bite you. What do you expect? Our Creator is with you all the way. You don't walk alone, and that's because you are a praying man or a praying woman. You're nurturing, caring. You want to nurture everything to maturity. And it seems the very ones that you helped hurt you. But don't put your trust in man, only put it in our Creator because that was also a lesson to learn. That's why we don't condemn them. Because every pain is a sharpening of the soul. And every blessing is like the watering of the soul, something like that. It's necessary. Because life isn't just about academic qualification, it's about soul growth. Because as a collective, we're going to turn the world around. It's magical and wonderful. Just because we're changing a faulty paradigm of who we once thought we were and who we truly are. So, and you know everything in divine timing. When I just observe these 6 months and I say, mm-hmm. Hey, people's not so happy with you standing on your own authority. People, they're not impressed. They're not impressed that this is so. They think it must be them. Then they wonder why you are happy. But you are happy because our beloved Creator loves us and is for us. And that is a very comforting, soothing thought. No matter, even if you're walking over coal, it is what it is. You recovered from every heartbreak, from every disappointment, and from every backstabbing. And when you recovered from that, who brought you through it? Now, this is like lower level battles. This is when you're like by level 5 in a game. When you started off, this was a little hard. The challenge was a bit hard. But now that you're level 15, that is like not even a challenge anymore because you're aware now of the pitfalls. Because you have divine intelligence. We don't find the solution and then go on autopilot. Divinity is being consciously aware at all times, but without the stress and the strain. It's just by prayer. Sometimes our Creator is our complaints department. Around you, jealous, spiteful people, envious, they always picking your bone. They're always trying you. But I know they're going to pay the price. Because you can't challenge or meddle with or interfere with the divine's juicy grapes. That is like self-sabotage. But you can't tell a know it all. They must feel hopes and fears. Putting your emotions behind you and trying to keep your feet on the ground. Because you are navigating choppy waters. I think I said earlier on if the divine rocks the boat and all of this and that. Because you're feeling defensive, because there's people around you that's trying to sabotage you, do this, that. And you hope that they don't knock you off your feet. But I can't see that happening because our Creator's with you. What is this now? The outcome. Sweetness. I think this is something like killing people with kindness. No matter what they throw at you, you can respond in kindness because that is divine intelligence. When someone is shouting and screaming and being an idiot, you can just say, yes, I hear your point of view. Okay, I'll see you later. You know? You can just say, yes, that shit happens like that. It doesn't have to become a heated, crazy, insane thing. You just be love, speak love, think love through any type of water, whether it's rough seas or calm, because that is divine. Imagine you respond to every provocation, you will be exhausted. Someone's going to be regretful and sad because they're trying to steal your happiness, your independence. They're trying to disrupt your prayer time and your creativity. They already did something to you in the past, but our Creator's got your hand. You can overcome any battle, but use your word to overcome them. Like when they come for you, then you say, no weapon formed against me prospers. Things like that. You don't have to go argue with them. It's like arguing with a drunk person, but only one will have regret, and it's not you. Because with our Creator, there's no sorrow. And we warn them, don't try the G. Don't want to listen, you feel. Thank you, beloved Creator, for your divine guidance. Um, hallelujah, hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Yes, now that is what they're trying to do. They earlier on I said, ignore other people's opinions of you are irrelevant. Because if you're going to take note of it, it's going to shift your frequency now. Because if you were happy and praying and vibing high, then they come and tell you, what is this on your face there? What is that? They distract you and they cause you a lot of pain. But you have divine intelligence, so it's outwit, outplay, outsmart, out this, out that. So now they outcast, and only they will be regretful because when you are not there, they'll notice the difference. They'll have to wallow in their self pity. Not that we wish this for people, but this is not just how it unfolds. Because the action of the actioner condemns or liberates the actioner. And our beloved Creator said, put on this. This is also God's armor. Treat everyone with love and respect and dignity. Jy wat te syn dan 'n woord langer because that is something that opens the path. Thank you, beloved Creator.